All right, good evening, Husky fans, as we got some warm-ups going on. Tonight, the Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies are taking on the Madison Bulldogs. Huskies come into the night with an overall record of 22-9, looking to make it 3-0 on the week against DAC-12 opponents. Their opponent tonight, a very tough Madison Bulldog squad who comes into the evening 18-6. I know you can see on the broadcast there's people across the way in pink. There's a lot of pink decorations. Tonight is Block Out Cancer Night for the Elk Point-Jefferson Huskies, and I'm going to turn it over here to Jeff, who's with me this evening, who will read a little something about what we got going on here tonight.
All right, so a little bit about the Block Out Cancer Night that's going on. Lots of stuff going on in the Commons area. If you're here or want to come here, get a lot of baked goods. They got some left, and it is priced to sell, and they are delicious. 50-50 drawing. All the money raised goes to two families tonight, the Gomez family and the Wall family, affected by cancer, as we all in some way, shape, or form have been. So a great opportunity to help those two families out here tonight. A great thing that the girls have been doing volleyball-wise for quite some time. So I want to read a little bit here tonight. There's two parents, the Gomez and Walls involved, that have daughters on the team, Alexis Wall and Sailor Gomez. So Coach Loyland had those two young ladies kind of write a little or say a little bit about their parents that were infected, that are affected, have been affected by cancer. So Sailor Gomez, when asked how Sailor would describe her mom, this is what she said: "I love my mom because she is my biggest supporter. She is always there to listen when I need to talk or help me get through problems in life. I'm amazed at how she tackled cancer head on, didn't let it take over her life. I just want to thank the community for supporting my family and especially my mom. She is one of the most important people in my life. I look up to her in every way, and I'm so glad that I get to have such a great role model. I will never be able to thank you for all that you have done for me. I'm very lucky to have a mom like you." Alexis Wall had this to say: "I want to thank my dad for everything he does for me. He is always there for me when I need him. He has always been so strong no matter what, and a great role model. My mom has taught me everything I know. She helps me through hard times and makes me laugh when I need to. They both push me to be better and try my best. I don't know what I would do without them. I'm very thankful that they are always there for me and my brother, no matter what." So nice sentiments there by two very respectful young ladies. We'll pause for a couple quick breaks, and then we'll come back with more volleyball action.
Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters most to you: protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with carriers or companies like Auto Owners Insurance to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 75 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com. Jensen Insurance, your local, independent auto owners insurance agency. All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well child visits to family health, We're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
All right, we're back. Just finishing up the last bit of warm-ups here tonight. On the air just a little bit later than we have been the last few nights. I will tell you, if tonight's varsity contest is anything like the C and JV, we're in for a lot of volleyball. C game ended up going to 3. Husky C team was victorious, 2-1. Then we turn around to the JV match. Husky JV team also victorious tonight, but that went to a decisive third set. A lot of good competitive volleyball, a lot of good rallies, and that's hopefully what we're looking for tonight as the Huskies wrap up this busy conference week after last Saturday coming off the conference tournament, facing 3 conference opponents in a row here to wind down their season. After tonight, the Huskies have one more regular season match. That will be Tuesday at home here in Elk Point versus a familiar foe, the Vermilion Tanagers, and that will be senior night. So, if you can join us on Tuesday, be sure to come on out and support these seniors as they play in their last regular season home match. We've got some starting lineups for you, so I'll turn it back over here to Jeff, and he'll take us through the lineups and how things are going to start off tonight.
Well, we'll try. Well, hopefully we got the right number. All right, so as Kristen said earlier, Madison comes in with a record of 18-6, conference record of 7-2, and then some thoughts from their head coach. We have had a great run this season with lots of tough competition, so we are excited and looking forward to the postseason. We have set many individual school records this year, which has made it even more fun this season. Audrey Nelson now holds the career kills record with over 1,200. That's a lot, I think.
That is a lot.
And Amanda Vacanti is now the career leaders in aces with over 150 aces.
I will say, not surprised with Audrey Nelson, because if you've ever watched that girl play basketball, as an opposing coach, not going to be sad when she graduates this year. Looks like the same way on the volleyball side as well.
150 aces, not bad.
Yes.
Always good. So, starters for Madison: Carly Thiede, Kara Wagner, Audrey Nelson, Lydia Nelson, Amanda Vacanti, Ella Peterines,
yep,
and Callie McDermott are your starters for the Bulldogs, coming in with a record of 18-6 overall.
I will say tonight, if we have any mispronunciations for the Bulldogs, I apologize. A lady named Jill from Madison gave those to me, so if she tried to screw me up, that's on her. But thanks for helping me out, Jill. Hopefully we get those correct.
Head coaches for Madison are Jill Cradaville, Katie Wheeldryer, and Nicole Seringer. Those are your assistant coaches for the Madison Bulldogs. Starters tonight for the Huskies are Brewer, Neerman, Peed, Van Rokel, Schmitz, and Cobom. Huskies come in with an overall record of 22-9 and a conference record of 3-5, coming off a nice win on the road in Tri-Valley. If you are at Tri-Valley, this ceiling is considerably higher.
That is correct.
And there are no fans. Now, I mean not like fans cheering fans. I'm talking like blowing air fans.
Yes.
Hanging down. No, but that's the gym. Certainly not saying anything.
Hey, next time
terrible,
we go up to Tri-Valley in 2 years, it'll be a brand new gym. The beautiful new high school they're building right across from their football field. So that will be the next time we go up there.
Weather wasn't all bad. We were thinking about moving it out, but the production manager didn't want to just play and outside just walls, so we had to play inside the gym. So good thing the Huskies persevered and got a win, because it would have been a rough ride home. Huskies are coached by Alicia Loyland, assisted by Tammy Gehring and Courtney Edelman. Managers for the Husky volleyball team are Kate Frank, Reagan Gerard, Ainsley Gensinger, and Ella Hayes, Terry Moreland are your Huskies managers. You can see Coach Loyland on the floor, kind of reading off the same information that we relayed to you over the air. Certainly a great opportunity here tonight for everybody involved. Thank the Bulldogs for supporting the cause here tonight as well. And we'll pause for a couple quick words from our sponsors on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at The Dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Nice job, Cade. Wonderful rendition of the anthem there. Freshman, also a volleyball manager, so it's always nice to have some live singers. We've had some really good singers here the last few weeks as far as the anthem went, so music program going strong here at Point-Jefferson.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Brunick, Tatro, Mrs. Shu, who is filling in currently a little bit for Mrs. Brunick, and Preston Pullman. They're spearheads of the EPJ music department. A lot of talent right there. I haven't got the offer to sing the anthem yet. I can see why. I can see why.
We don't want people to leave early. I'm just going to throw that out there.
You come late, dude. Don't show up for the anthem, come late. But these guys are very good, very talented. Yeah, well done by Cade Frank, without a doubt. Husky football team will be in action Thursday at home against Tri-Valley Mustangs. Kickoff is slated for 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock at home against the Mustangs. So played a great one earlier in the regular season. Should be another good one in quarterfinal action for the Huskies. As Kristen already stated, the volleyball team will finish off the regular season at home against Vermilion on Tuesday night. And that will be parents' night, senior night,
correct,
all the above.
Also Monday, if you're looking for something to do, the all 6 through 12 vocal concert here on Monday night. That will also be at 7 p.m. So
come out and watch some of the talent we were just talking about.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Sounds like it should be a great concert, as always. Those are always fun to go to. So just finishing up here with lineups, as Jeff mentioned before.
Kendall is gone on assignment. He's been busy all day long.
Got to get the beans out of the field. That's important. Otherwise, I don't think there's enough room on the couch for all of us if we have to come live with you if we can't get our beans out of the field.
So if you're in the combine anywhere listening to us, we appreciate that. We're glad. Some nice weather to get out there, get the crops out. It's a beautiful day today.
Yep, it was. I spent the day out on the grain cart working, so haven't done that in a while, but it's like riding a bike.
I did show up for work today on time, even though that football on Thursday kind of gets me a little confused when you get home. So Friday night volleyball, Thursday night football, Friday night volleyball, and Mr. Schoenebaum said there's no school tomorrow, so we appreciate that.
Well,
it is Saturday.
Not only did we have football, we had to go home and study for 4th grade social studies, which, I'm going to be honest, was a struggle, but we got her done.
Test was good. I don't want to get involved in who that social studies teacher is. We are ready for some volleyball on what is a very special night here tonight. Volleyball to be played. Some good matches earlier on, and we would expect nothing less than this one here tonight. So Kristen will give us a play-by-play. I'll just chime in here and there.
Oh, boy. Let's try to keep the sarcastic comments to a minimum. No promises. Oh, just lost my program. Kind of need that here as we get going. All right, lineups are checked. Mr. Zeller's done with his announcer duties. He now takes his position as a line judge.
Zeller's everywhere and coaching cross country. I tell you, that guy does it all.
Does the replays at the USD game. He's everywhere.
Yeah. You might as well give up that gig, I think.
Fournier serves first tonight for the Huskies. That ball goes outside to Peter Hines. Sent over. Kolbaum pops that one up. Pete will take it over. That's dug up by Wagner, but they say Peter Hines was in the net as that ball come over, so Huskies will win the first point here in set number 1.
So notice Heyerts and Fournier starting tonight, different than what I read off. My apologies there. Just rolling with past lineups.
Yeah, well, that can get you into trouble.
It did.
That ball goes off the hands of Heyerts and lands on the Huskies side. Back to serve is Vacanti for Madison. Good pass by Fournier. Brewer back sets the Pede. That goes off the hands of Peter Hines and hits the antenna. Yeah, Madison did a good job tracking that ball down, but it went off of Peter Hines' hands and hits the antenna, which is automatically out of bounds.
Now, the Huskies have played Madison once already this year or twice?
Once, I believe. That was in the first tournament of the season in Irene.
Yes.
They played them, I believe it was the last match, and it was close, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Lost 2-1, it looks like, or 2-0.
But the set scores were fairly close.
25-18 and 25-21 in favor of Madison.
All right. Grace Pede will take a seat for the Huskies. Van Rokel in to serve. She sets it over to Wagner. Popped up outside to Peter Hines again. Sends that ball over the head of Hannah Neerman and out of bounds. And this is what you want to see if you're a Husky fan, is to jump out early.
Yeah, quick start. Tough sometimes to do with all that pregame.
Yeah, it's a little bit different night. Yeah. There's a lot of festivities, a lot of stuff going on. The volleyball players have been helping a lot with things going on this evening. Fantastic bake sale out in the Commons, by the way. Oof, to my. Those are the kind of places that get me in trouble. Everything's only $1.
And delicious.
Absolutely. Whoever made the Scotcheroos, props to you. That's what I had. Van Rokel will serve again. That ball is super long, but hits the end line. Wagner and Vacanti let it go. Lands on the line. Ace for Caitlin Van Rokel.
Called in by Jay-Z.
Van Rokel serves again. Popped up by McDermott. Outside to, I believe that was Nelson, who asked for the tip. Yep, there was a tip. I should clarify. That's the elder Nelson. That's Audrey Nelson. Her younger sister Lydia is number 8.
Coming in with 1,200 career kills. I can see why.
Yep. Van Rokel to Brewer. Heyerts off the net. She'll tip short. Dug by Wagner. Feed punches it outside to Nelson. Brewer all the way outside to Kolbaum. Off the hands of Nelson, and Thied pops it straight up. Thied didn't see where it went, and it ends up ricocheting off her and out of bounds.
Husky hitters equally as good as Nelson, I think. Nice job, Bentley.
Neerman back to serve. Pirates checked out. Ashley Brewer back in the front row. There comes Audrey Nelson. They were going to her the whole way that time. Substitution on the Bulldog side. Number 6, Carly Lures checks in for number 7, Kira Wagner. Back to serve is Nelson. To Fornia, popped up by Neerman. Van Rokel tries to get it over, but kind of awkwardly had to take a swing at that one, and that ball will land on the Husky side. Nelson will serve again. Van
Not too
Rokel,
bad of a server either.
yeah, Brewer outside to Brewer. Great dig that time by McDermott. Nelson pops that one up for Nelson. She rolls out short. Kolbaum is there. Set back outside to Kolbaum, right at Nelson that time, however. Theed sets up Lures. Kept alive by the Huskies. Run down by Vacanti. Nelson tips that ball over to Neerman. Brewer tight to the net for Kolbaum. Nobody home. Bentley's fired up about that one.
Nice work. The Husky bench was into that whole rally. A hard-earned point for the Huskies. Well-deserved.
Substitution on the Huskies side. Number 15, Madison Binger, checks in, replacing number 17, Elise Fornia. That ball goes out to Lydia Nelson off
Nice
the hands
block.
of Ashley Brewer.
Excellent block right there.
Yeah, she was.
Now you got Nelson in the back.
Well, you still have a Nelson in the front.
Rules of the game.
That's-
Move her to the back.
Well, they got 2 Nelsons, so they still have 1 in the front.
I think 10, a little better.
Popped up that time by Neerman. Oh, a little overpass that time. Kolbaum kind of punches at it there. 4 hits for the Huskies. Of course, you only get 3. Can't have 4. Theed back to serve. Van Rokel to Brewer. Back set to Kolbaum. She's really feeling it tonight. That one's dug by McDermott. Set outside to Vacanti. Dug by Brewer. Neerman sets outside to Kolbaum. She'll go across. Nelson pops it up. Theed back outside to Vacanti. Oh, a little miss hit by Van Rokel. Ball does not clear the net. Things are staying tight here in set number 1. Huskies currently leading 8-6. Van Rokel to Brewer. Outside to Binger. That, I believe, went off the hands of the Bulldogs. Theed will set that one out to Vacanti. She goes short. Finds that hole in the Husky defense.
Both teams moving really well. Good start. Everybody's moving around out there on both sides of the net.
Yeah, good crowd here tonight. You can feel there's a lot of energy. This is, some of the top teams here on the DAC 12 facing off in an all-important match. You want to, obviously, always want to win. I think I've said this before, but especially this time of year to set yourself up for the postseason, get that momentum going. Grace Peed checks back into the game. She replaces Van Rokel. Kolbaum will serve. Nelson to Theed. Back sets to Lydia Nelson that time, dug by Neerman. Brewer to Brewer, tips short, but Vacanti's there. Theed sets it all the way outside to Vacanti. Short spot again, dug by Kolbaum, popped up by Brewer. Peed sends it
Great
over.
play by Kolbaum.
Yes. Outside to Peed once again, off the hands of Nelson and out of bounds. Yes, nice play by Kolbaum to save that point.
Great kill right there by Pete. She's bringing the hammer early on here. I like it. Both the Husky hitters, attackers, strikers,
Hitters.
bringing the pressure. I like it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You got some.
I like strikers better, I think.
Madison's got some really good net play, especially when you have the Nelsons in there. They're long, they're athletic, they cover a lot of area when they block, but the Husky hitters so far tonight have gone right at them and been successful.
Hard, yes, hard.
5G served that time for Madison. Kolbaum sends it over to Nelson. Theed sets up Vacanti, popped up by Brewer, saved by Kolbaum. Peed sends that one over. Nelson to Theed. Back outside to Vacanti. Grace Peed off the hands of the block again. Feed to Vacanti once again. That ball goes cross, and that ball goes long. Substitution on the Bulldogs side. 5G comes back out. Lydia Nelson checks back in, who then immediately comes out and is replaced by libero McDermott. Brewer, she'll set Heiritz a little farther outside that time. Dug by McDermott. Theed with the back set. Hit over by Peterines. Heiritz tip short. There it is. Natalie likes that spot.
Huskies starting a little faster than did the other night in Tri-Valley. Ready moving around here a little bit. Good to be at home.
Ashley Brewer to Nelson. Set up to Lurs. Heiritz again tips. That's popped up by Vacanti. Theed sets back to Vacanti. Dug by Kolbaum. Set outside to Pete. Oh, hard hit.
Good attack there off the net.
Yeah, I don't know
Block.
if it
I
went
think
off the block.
net.
I think it went off the net. Didn't really sound like it went off hands, but either way, Bulldogs will win that point.
They had it set up pretty good, too.
Substitution on the Bulldog side. Wagner checks in. Lures checks out. Wagner to serve. Oh, that ball goes off the net. Stays on the Madison side. Substitution on the Husky side. Number 5, Sarah Schmitz will check in to serve. She replaces Madison Binger.
Seen that a lot more the last couple games. Opponents, Huskies, too, on the serves. Not used to that. There's a good serve by Schmitz.
Outside to Nelson. She sends it over. Dug by Kolbaum. Schmitz from the back row. Dig by McDermott. Theed sends up Nelson. Big swing right at Schmitz, who pops it up.
Good dig by Schmitz.
Yeah, that was right at her. Oh, and then Kolbaum. A little frustration on her face after that one. That was an easy one that she just hit in the net. It's all right. She'll get it back. Now serving for the Bulldogs, Vacanti. She sends that one out past the end line. Substitution on the Husky side. Van Rokel checks in for Pede.
Long there and no tip.
Not on the serve. Nope, not allowed to block a serve, so that ball just went out of bounds. Good serve by Van Rokel. Vacanti pops it up to Theed. Outside to Peterines. Dug by Van Rokel. Brewer all the way outside to Kolbaum. Great kill by Kolbaum. Wagner was there, who kind of just had to stick her arms on it. Madison wants a timeout to talk it over. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
All right, we are back. Huskies currently leading 15-10 here in set number 1 of this DAC 12 conference volleyball matchup.
Great passing on the volley before with a nice kill by Kolbaum. Huskies passing it much better going into that. I think when you ask them, and sometimes that's one thing they'll say, their passing needs to get a little crisper. When it's spot on like it was earlier there, it's fun to watch, that's for sure.
When the pass gets to the setter and Courtney can set it without running, it makes it a lot easier for the hitters, and you can just hit the ball harder. Oh, Kolbaum with the 2-step there, sends it line. Came from out of bounds. That Vermilion play we saw last year. Remember when you thought the girls hiding behind the standard?
Yeah.
Kind of what it looked like there
nice
for Kolbaum.
Nice job, textbook. Husky hitters are saying they're tired of hearing about Nelson. We got pretty good hitters of our own. I duly noted.
Kolbaum, 4 kills on the evening already. Theed sets up Nelson. That one she just tips over, kept alive by Brewer.
That one was a tough one.
Kolbaum sends that deep. McDermott outside to Nelson. That ball goes way long over into the student section. Near middle serve once again. Vacanti to Theed. She backs that one to Nelson. She tips it over. Neerman gives Kolbaum an opportunity. Roll shot short. Nelson to Nelson.
Gotta go over. Good job.
To Wagner. Keeps it alive. Outside to Kolbaum. She gets another swing. Nice dig by Wagner. Oh, Nelson and McDermott collide going after that ball. Audrey Nelson sends it over. Dig by Van Rokel. Set outside to Kolbaum. She takes another one, but McDermott
Good
is
kill
there. Short by Lydia Nelson in front of a diving Schmitz.
Nice dig by the Bulldog. Holy moly, that was a nice kill attempt by Cobom both times.
Yeah,
Good sets. And initial passes, just like you said.
Good pass that time by Cobom. Brewer to Brewer off the hands of the block of Nelson and Lurs. And that's a kill for Brewer. Kill number 1 on the night for Ashley. Courtney Brewer now serving. Theed sets up Lurs. Brewer to Brewer. Oh, that was out of bounds, but
I thought it tipped.
They're
in the net
too, but looks like the Bulldogs were in the net.
They're in the net, and it was tipped, I think.
Yep. Number 6, they say, Lurs. She was in the net, so Huskies will win that point. Bulldogs get it right back after that, though, because that ball goes into the net off the serve of Courtney Brewer. Theed heads back to the service line. Binger to Brewer. To Brewer off the hands of Nelson.
That's in the net right there. The net's moving.
Yep. The ball didn't hit the net. Yeah, she kind of brushed it.
Well, that's in the net, is it not?
Well, I mean,
that's
the
letter
point
of the
regardless.
rule.
That's true. That's true. Substitution on the Husky side. Grace P checks back in, replaces Van Rokel. Theed sets up. Lures tip short. Oh, Cobom was there. Pancake. Kendall's favorite play in volleyball, the pancake.
They wanted it on the ground. It looked like it was.
It was close, but man, she came flying in there. Great pancake, but the Huskies can't do anything with it.
I like the aggression by the Husky strikers.
Now we're just making up volleyball terms. Nice swing by Brewer. Oh, man.
Like I said, I like the aggression. Now that's a strike.
That was a strike.
That's a kill.
Like a striker. That went off of the face of Feige there. She looks maybe a little bit shaken up. That was a hard hit ball, and that one went right off her noggin.
Trainer Julie Brennan's going to go over there and check her out. Now, if you were at the football game or if you were watching home, Julie Brennan, she's quick. She got out there quick on the field the other night. She's over here looking at him right now.
Julie does a great job with all the athletes here at Elk Point, as well as all the visiting athletes, making sure everybody gets taken care of.
Yeah, she came over to me and asked me one time a couple questions that said it had to be true, false, or fact or opinion. Couldn't do any adding.
Oh, boy. Brewer sets up Heiritz. That ball goes out past the end line.
Nice idea by Heiritz there.
Yeah.
Darn.
Number 7, Kira Wagner checked into the game previous to that point to serve, so she will serve again. Popped up by Neerman. Brewer sets back row to Cobom. That ball goes long as well. Bulldogs trying to close the gap here as we are now 21-17. Huskies don't want them to get much closer.
Now you want to jump out early here and hold this one, take set 1.
Yep, set 1 is
a game like this.
Super important. Bulldogs have a bit of momentum right now. And Coach Loyland's going to take a timeout, talk to her team. We'll be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
All right, we're back, Husky fans. Huskies currently leading. Set number 1, 21-18. Huskies did call that timeout as the Bulldogs have gone on a bit of a run here. Close the gap to 3. Wagner serves. Cobom to Brewer. That ball is tight to the net. Courtney sends it over to the Bulldog side, but under the net instead of over the net, so that is a violation.
Trying to get the pat point.
That's right.
That's a Zellerter.
Wagner again. Binger tips short, dug up by Peterines. Oh, Nelson with the big swing right at Colbaum, though, who keeps it alive. Outside to Peed, tips over. Feed to McDermott. All the way outside to Vacanti. Feed sets up Nelson. She hits hard, but that ball is out of bounds.
Big point right there in the set, I think.
Yep.
Big time. Huskies get a couple here, stretch it back out.
Yeah, and I think the difference is, I feel like sometimes when you're ahead and the other team tries to make a run, all of a sudden you're not as aggressive offensively. I don't know if you noticed in that last point, the Huskies kind of want to start tipping the ball. If they can get back to staying aggressive, that's what really was a lot of success for them early on in this match. So hopefully they can regroup here and continue to do that.
There's a good set.
There
you go. That'll work.
Grace
nice
Peed.
job by Grace Peed.
Off the hands of Wagner and out of bounds. Oh.
Nice job by Grace there.
Coach Cradaville for the Bulldogs is going to take a timeout. Huskies currently leading 23-19 on the Jensen Insurance Agency scoreboard, and we'll take a break here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Get your wellness on track with the Elk Point Athletic Club. With affordable rates and convenient 24/7 access, the Elk Point Athletic Club makes it easier than ever to ditch those stubborn extra pounds and get back on the path to better health. With free weights, machines, ellipticals, treadmills, stationary bikes, and more, you'll find what you're looking for at the Elk Point Athletic Club. Text or email Eric today.
All right, we're back. That was a quick timeout. Both teams got out of the huddle fast, so we're right back into it with Schmidt serving. Brewer sets it up to Heiritz, and she'll get the kill. Huskies get to point 24.
In the win zone. Now seal the deal. Take set one.
Haven't heard the win zone for a while.
Not very often. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Can't get the jinx.
Vacanti to Feed up to Nelson. Dug by Colbaum.
Nice
That
job.
ball goes back over to the net. Feed will set it again to Nelson. Tips short. Another save by Colbaum. Popped over by Neerman. Feed to Nelson again. That ball goes out of bounds, and Huskies win set number one. Very
Good
important
excitement.
Set number one, 25-19. We'll step away for some commercials from our sponsors, and we'll be back after a few minutes here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Every day, life throws its challenges our way. It might be sitting at a desk too long, or picking up the kids, or simply everyday wear and tear. Over time, these moments can misalign our bodies. The doctors at Heartland Chiropractic Associates understand this delicate balance. Their team of experienced chiropractors doesn't just address symptoms, but seeks and finds the root cause. Call and book an appointment today and discover why Heartland Chiropractic Associates has been voted 2 times the best chiropractic clinic in Siouxland.
Yeah. Let's say they want the width. 3 feet down.
Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters most to you, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with carriers or companies like Auto Owners Insurance to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 75 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com. Jensen Insurance, your local, independent auto owners insurance agency.
All right, we're back here getting ready for set number 2 on Block Out Cancer Night here for the Oak Point Jefferson Huskies. A lot of fun activities going on between set number 2 and set number 3. Sorry, Miss Caroline Raymond is pointing out where my child is, so always got to know. Always got to know. Anyway, it's Blackout Cancer Night here in Elk Point as we are raising money and awareness and to honor the Comes and Wall families who both have daughters in the volleyball program. So good turnout for everybody involved. Bulldogs will get the first serve here in set number 2. Set by Brewer. That ball goes off the hands of the block. Diving attempt by Kolbaum to keep that alive.
I would say earlier when you said that attacks, when you kind of tip, the Bulldogs were doing that at the end of that set, trying to tip instead of more of attacking. So hopefully the Huskies can get a quick start here in set number 2.
Wagner serves again for the Bulldogs. Good hard serve. Nice pass by Neerman. Brewer sets up Peed. That goes off the hands of Theed and hits the back wall.
Nice job by Grace Speed, mentioned earlier, not the TA and Miss Raymond's room. She's a TA in Mrs. Adama's room. Very good at it. That is a nice hit. Grace Speed playing well tonight along with many other Huskies.
Van Rokel checks into the game, replaces the aforementioned Grace Peed. Got to work that word in when you can.
Huskies want to keep going here. You look on the sideline of Madison. They look like they're teetering a little bit. Want to keep it going.
Theed sends that one up to McCanty off the hands of Heiritz. Ricochets off of Schmitz and out of bounds.
Ricochets. That's talking about terms that I'm using.
McCanty serves short. Oh, diving save there by Nirma. Punches that ball into the net. Lands inside the Husky logo there in the center of the court.
Tough one there. Perfectly placed for an ace, right?
Yeah, McCanty goes short again. Oh, Brewer able to save it. Van Rokel takes it over to the other side. Theed sets up Nelson. I think it went maybe off of the side of the hand of Heiritz that time.
McCanty good at the aces. School record with 150.
Yeah, it's kind of deceiving the way she serves. She comes up and
places them well.
Yep. You know, three
Again,
times
well
she's
placed.
gone right at Hannah Neerman there, and every time the serve looks the same, but lands in a different spot.
Kind of no man's land. Too far back for Kolbaum,
Yeah.
I think, to get and right
Good
in front.
job disguising
now
where
she
she's
switched
going.
it up.
Schmitz to Brewer, pushed over by Heiritz, dug by Wagner. Theed to McCanty in the back row. Roll shot short. Oh, we had 4 Huskies going after it, but they all of a sudden stop. Lands in the middle of that hole.
Good job there by McCanty. You see the two, Neerman and Kolbaum figuring it out. You serve somewhere else.
Brewer to Kolbaum off the hands of Wagner and over the Bulldog bench.
Kolbaum says enough's enough. You're done serving. I like that idea. See, now rules of the game, she can't serve again when you come back. So you got 150 aces, but you got to wake them rotation to do that.
Heiritz will sit down. Ashley Brewer comes back into the game, who promptly gets her hands on that ball with the block. Theed, back set to McCanty, pushes it deep corner there to Neerman. Brewer all the way outside to Kolbaum. Another tough hit by Kolbaum. She will pick up her 6th kill of the evening.
In or tipped?
It was in. I think it was tipped, but it was
It's still
also
in.
Correct. Yep. McDermott not quite able to get all the way over there. Neerman will serve again. Gets the sign from Coach Loyland, puts the ball in play. Theed sets up Nelson.
Nice
Great
dig by Neerman. Wow.
Outside to Kolbaum. That's the second time that's gone off
Hey,
the
that
hands
point
of the
to
block.
Neerman.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a magnificent play. My hand is hurting just sitting up here. Well done.
Yeah, and that's the second time tonight. Theed's got her hand on a ball, but pops it straight up, and she loses it. Kind of ricochets off her head. Dig by Schmitz that time. Outside to Kolbaum. Why not go back to her? Wagner saves it. Theed to Peter Hines. Out past the end line, and here come the Huskies. Tying it up at 6 here in set number 2. Substitution on the Bulldog side, number 9, Ellie Ostis checks in, replacing Ella Peter Hines. Nice pass by Vacanti, tipped over, but Brewer's there. Van Rokel to Kolbaum. She pushes it over. McDermott to Ostras. Dug by Van Rokel all the way outside to Kolbaum once again. Big swing off the hands of the block of Nelson. Nelson with the big swing, and that ball goes wide. She's a little frustrated with herself on that one. That was perfectly timed ball. She got a good swing on it. She just sent it wide.
Huskies on a 5-0 run. Keep it going.
Wagner to Thede to Nelson. She
nice
tips, dug by
Courtney.
Brewer. Nearman all the way outside to Kolbaum, sends it over to McDermott. Back set to Nelson, long run for her. Nice dig by Schmitz. That ball stays out of the ceiling, fortunately for the Huskies. Oh, Kolbaum hits that ball in the net.
Hey, talk about the Huskies attackers. Good job by the back row there, digging them out. That's no easy task tonight for sure. Tried to run that little loop. Taninger played, no good. Good job,
well,
Hannah.
and if you are the Huskies, you know that anytime they can, with number 10, Nelson is in the front row. Audrey Nelson, the career kill leader for the Bulldogs. Anytime she's in the front row, they're going to try and get the ball to her. So she's drawing a lot of attention right now. It'll be interesting to see as the match goes on if the Bulldogs try and go somewhere else or they just keep going back to their workhorse, Nelson. Brewer gets the kill that time, just inside the end line, says Mr. Zeller there in the back.
I think you got to keep going to the horse.
Yeah, as a senior, you kind of earned that right. Brewer serves again. Vacanti to Thede. She tips over. Nearman is there. Brewer to Brewer. That went off the hands of Nelson.
And the net, but fell in on the right side.
Yeah. Ashley Brewer, she's up to 6 kills on the night now.
Yeah, moving well.
Good pass by Vacanti. Set outside to the other Nelson that time. Ashley Brewer sends it to the back row to McDermott.
That's a tough one. How'd you get it across? Nice job.
Yeah, a little miscommunication that time between Thede and Nelson. Thede back outside to Lydia Nelson. She roll short that time. Van Rokel outside to Kolbaum. Roll shots it over. Oh, nice save by McDermott. Nelson pushes it over to Nearman. Outside again to Kolbaum. Big swing. That went off the hands of...
Tip. All right. JZ on top of it.
Off of the hands of... I think it was off the hands of Thede. Kind of pops it up. Goes out past the end line.
Good rally right there. Good volleyball on both sides.
Courtney Brewer serves again, sends that ball into the net. Substitution on the Bulldog side. Lurs checks in for Wagner. Audrey Nelson heads back to the service line. Good pass by Binger. Brewer to Brewer. Great dig by Nelson on the Bulldog side.
Great job.
Tipped over to Vacanti. Saved by Brewer. Van Rokel sends it over. Dig by McDermott. Feed to Lurs. Oh, everybody kind of stopped there.
Little miscommunication there.
Yeah, that was one where...
One's going to take it and then just kind of left it. Nothing you could do about it.
Service ace for Nelson. Bulldogs take the lead here in set number 2. They now lead 11-10. Nelson will serve again. Good pass by Van Rokel. Brewer to Brewer. Good hard hit.
Nice job.
Off the hands of Lurs. Another kill for Ashley Brewer. Substitution on the Huskies side. Caitlin Van Rokel. High five her teammates as she comes out here. She's replaced by Grace Peed. Bentley Kolbaum to serve. She serves right at Nelson, keeps it alive. McDermott sends it over. Binger to Brewer to Brewer. Dig by Vacanti, tipped over by Lurs, kept alive.
All the way around. Huskies will get it across.
Play stays alive, however. Feed outside to Nelson, tip short. Nice dig by Kolbaum off the net. Binger pops it up. Oh, Courtney Brewer couldn't quite get there.
Good effort there.
I tell you what, though, man, she was trying to get to that ball. Watch out, Madison Binger. I don't care if you made a play. Courtney Brewer.
The net got in the way. Get out of the way, net. Get out of the way.
Yeah, that's, even though the Huskies didn't win that point, that was a great A great point. Oof to my. And just as I say that, here comes Ashley Brewer. Not much the Bulldogs can do. Great set by Courtney Brewer. That's something we don't always mention. You know, these Husky hitters are so far having a great evening. That's Ashley Brewer's 8th kill of the night, but a lot of that is made possible by the work that Courtney Brewer is doing, putting the ball in a good position for them to hit the ball hard.
Passer's getting to the setter in a good area, too.
Yep. Pete sends that one just long. That was narrowly missing the back line.
There you go. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder how the replay official down there would take it if we asked for a replay on the in-out call. I don't know.
Now serving for the Bulldogs, number 3, Kate Johnson. Checks into the game for the first time here in set number 2. Pede sends that one deep to Nelson. All the way outside to Vacanti. Tip short.
Good tip right there. That's a good individual play right there.
Yep. The block was there. Heiritz was there. She hits it hard. I think Heiritz is going to get her hands on that ball. So she just tips it over. Husky defense is back, anticipating that hard hit. Johnson sends it out past the end line.
Back and forth we go here. Fun to watch.
Substitutions on both sides. Smitch for Binger on the Husky side. McDermott. Actually, it was Nelson in for Johnson, who's then immediately replaced by McDermott on the Bulldog side. Asta sends that ball over off the hands of, I think it was Grace Pede, sorry. I had to look down at my notes here to get the name of Astas. Wagner replaces Lures on the Bulldog side. Wagner will serve. Oh, Schmitz followed that ball. Oh, that's
whatever Husky hollered, whether it came from the bench or on the floor, somebody hollered to let it go. Good job.
Great play by Sarah Schmitz. You know, when you coach volleyball, you always say follow the ball to the line. Go all the way to the line. Wait as long as you can to make your decision.
Somebody hollered, it's out.
Yep. Might have been Coach Loyland.
Yeah, good call.
Oh,
good dig.
Great dig that time by Sarah Schmitz. Sent outside to Ostis, dug up by Brewer. Van Rokel to Kolbaum. She goes short.
Nice job, Bentley.
McDermott.
That was a good individual play right there, too. Way to get it up there by Van Rokel for her to go get it, and then you could see Bentley just kind of cut it a little bit.
Yep. Nice roll shot over, short, but didn't pop it up very high. So Van Rokel continue to serve. We're tied here again. Oh, Howard sends that ball right back over. Natalie says,
can't get it too close to the net. That's disaster.
That's right.
Either way, once it gets to the net, a little bit on the pass,
net.
It's over. That's a dunk. I like it. You kind of jump up there, dunk it down.
That's right. Nice job by Natalie there. Nelson tips there, dug by Schmitz. Set up by Brewer. Oh, that went off of the face.
Same one in the face.
Nope, it was a different one. Wagner got hit that time. Last time we got a hit to the face.
That was a ricochet.
Yeah, that one went off the block.
It was a ricochet.
Off of the...
We're going to use ricochet, can't use striker. I don't understand. It's served by Van Rokel.
Ostis pushes that ball short. I tell you what, that is a spot that has been open on both sides of the net.
I don't get the carry. Like, to me, that looks like a carry. You just got to keep it on your fingertips or a lift or whatever. Like, I don't.
Yep,
I don't
you can't.
It looks like it's down there for a while.
Kind of catch it. And
there's a tip.
Oh, Asta steps into the net as she was trying to transition there from blocking into offense. Grazes the net. What's that?
She hit the net, I think.
Well, when she hit it over and when she went to go block, and then when she went to transition, she swiped the net. So
good call, official.
Point for the Huskies. Feed outside to Ostis. She roll shot short. Schmitz is there. Brewer to Brewer, tip short.
Good tip, good tip.
Nice vision by Ashley Brewer. Bulldogs need a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work. last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
All right, Husky fans, we are back. Huskies leading here in set number 2, as you can see on our Jensen Insurance Agency scoreboard. 19-16 in favor of the Huskies.
To state the obvious here in a set that has had many big-time points, this is a big-time point coming up.
Yep.
Huskies
Wagner
get it, you're kind of in
Tipped
control.
over to Neerman. Outside to Kolbaum, dug by Wagner. Thied outside again to Ostis. Neerman is there. Brewer all the way outside. That ball is blocked by Nelson, but it goes out of bounds.
That was a long set across the court.
And kind of
Kolbaum come flying in and then stopped without hitting the net.
Yeah, kind of stepping backwards by Brewer that time. Great set by her. Oh, Neerman with the big swing. That ball is out.
There we go. That's long.
Yeah, those are 2 big points coming out of that timeout to extend the lead to 5
you don't have to tell me. These are big ones. Go get a couple more.
Punched over by Ostis. Outside to Kolbaum. Big swing again. And that ball's out.
Yeah. Kolbaum looked like she wanted to really kill it. She did, but a little long.
Absolutely.
Yeah, get it back here right away.
McDermott heads back to serve. Ostis is replaced by Lydia Nelson in the front row. Van Rokel to Brewer to Kolbaum. Dig by McDermott. Outside to Lydia Nelson. Roll shot short. Dug by Kolbaum. Oh, tight to the net play.
Nice job, Neerman.
Yeah, she came flying
Very
out of nowhere
good
to
job.
keep that ball alive. Set it to Vacanti in the back row. Dug by Kolbaum. All the way outside to Kolbaum once again. She goes cross. Great spot.
Husky bench is into it. Nice job by Neerman again.
Well,
keeping that alive.
Nice job by Kolbaum. I think Kolbaum was mad that Brewer passed her in kills for the evening, so she's got to get even. Both Kolbaum and Brewer have 10 kills. Madison will take another timeout.
Final timeout.
And we will take a timeout. Be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. Never miss out on the action.
All right, Husky fans, we are back. As Jeff just mentioned when we went to the break, that is Madison's final timeout here in set number 2.
Keep the pressure on here right now. You don't want to let up. Take set 2 and then get a quick start on set 3.
Courtney Brewer continues to serve. Feed to Nelson. She tries to go short. That area right behind the block of Ashley Brewer was open, but Nelson with a little miss hit. Hits that ball into the net. 23-17 now in favor of the Huskies. Outside to Nelson. That went off of the hands of the block. Dug by Neerman. Pushed over by Van Rokel. McDermott to Thied. She back sets to Nelson. Blocked by Brewer and Kolbaum that time. Vacanti from the back row. Dug by Neerman. Brewer to Brewer. That ball goes in the end line. That gets the crowd excited.
Nice job. That was fun to watch.
That will drive us here to set point in set number 2.
We're in the win zone now.
Huskies definitely feeling the momentum.
One more good one here, Courtney. One more. That'll work.
Feed to Nelson. She has to tip over. Oh, Van Rokel can't quite get there. That point will go over to the Bulldogs.
Good effort.
Substitution on the Bulldogs side. Wagner is replaced in the front row by Lurs. Nelson to serve. Nice pass by Van Rokel.
Yeah, good pass.
Back set to Kolbaum. Dig by McDermott. Oh, Nelson sets it out long run for Vacanti. She can't do anything with it. Huskies will win set number 2, 25-18. We are going to pause for one quick commercial break and be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
I'm going to keep it here and see if we can get somebody win a little bit of cash. What is it, $1 to get a serve? And
$1 to get a serve.
Got to put it in the
You see the
ring.
Volleyball players over there standing by a circle. They're holding signs of what they get.
What do you win? Oh,
looks like candy. There's T-shirts. I can't.
We got a nice crowd here. We want to watch them here. Put it in.
Oh, good serve there by Brianna Helling. Oh, Alan Kolbaum just over the orange. Oh, Paley Johnson. That was close. She's off. Here goes Bristol. Oh, she's close too. We have a lot of close ones. Nothing yet. We got a nice long line of people lined up here. Nice serve again here. It's fun. We got people of all ages. We got some dads out there trying it. We got some young kids trying it. We also have a 50-50 raffle that's going to take place right now. Haley Harkness from the volleyball team is going to draw. 1 more minute to serve. I don't know if we're going to get through everybody here. Mr. Erickson out there trying to get people to serve a little quicker. Oh, we got some young ones out there getting after it. Oh, nice try, Kenley. Oh, we had to try to throw it over. That didn't quite work. Moving people through here. Still haven't had any winners. We're close. We've had some close. Oh, Mira's close. Oh, Logan. That was close. Now we got volleyballs bouncing all over the place, and that's the buzzer that will end the serving contest. We still haven't had a winner. We've been close. But
now we're going. We got them coming from all angles now.
Buddy, now we just got them flying all over here. Oh, buddy.
Somebody's going to put one in, and everybody's going to clap.
Hey, there's the first one.
Somebody's going to just cheer when they put it in and not even be the one that put it in. Who would do such a thing? Wait, we won't.
I think it's a good idea to put the other volleyball players right by the hoop so you're watching just your hoop when they're coming all over the place.
I'm standing back there just clapping. Hey, he didn't even hit the ball, that guy.
You didn't even pay your $1.
Oh, I'd have paid the $1, just not hit the ball because they ain't going to make it.
All right. Looks like we got maybe... Oh, we got another one.
There we go. Now we're looking who got it.
Kid in the turquoise shirt.
Good job here by the Bulldogs giving us a little extra time to do this. Can we just...
Oh. It is funny once you see people get up there that have never served a volleyball before. It's a little harder than you anticipate.
Little harder? It's hard. I don't think I can get it over the net. I should have made a deal with the fourth graders. Anybody that wins, I get half.
Oh,
there we
got
go.
Some young ones serving up close here. Here we go. Oh, we got the countdown here from Mr. Zeller. Oh,
that one's in.
Oh, there's another one. Paley Johnson, that a girl? I think she won 2. I think Paley needs to share with you.
She got it twice. We'll talk about it on Monday.
There you go. She can eat that candy in class as long as you get half. All right, there's the horn.
If she buys it with the Husky Bucks, she can eat it in class whenever she wants, and I don't get half.
No, well, give her some more Husky Bucks, and you can just take half. All right, we'll wrap that up. Get set ready for set number 3. Now we are drawing for our 50-50 raffle. $175 will go to whoever wins. Said that the announcers get 20% this evening, so Steve Schmitz, congratulations, 175. Oh, nice gesture there by Steve Schmitz right away. He just yelled from the stands. He's donating that back. Thank you there, Mr. Schmitz. Appreciate that. Nice to see things like that happen. That does happen a lot. I've seen a lot of raffles where that happens around here. So donating to a good cause. It's been a fun night of volleyball so far. Huskies hopefully can keep that momentum going. It is a little weird, though, when you have that long of a break in between sets.
Yeah, a little odd when you got those.
To get refocused. I don't know.
Kind of like that 7th inning stretch. Take me, God Bless America song in baseball. A little different.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, the Bulldogs did go out in the hallway so they could regroup. So hopefully the Huskies can stay focused here. You know, you're up 2-0.
Yeah.
I will say the Huskies have been up 2-0 a couple of different times this year and haven't been able to successfully complete the match.
Here and a sweep over Madison. We're talking the Madison, then the region of Garrettson and Sioux Falls Christian. So their region is tough. Every game big, every match big for them.
They come into the game, they're 18-6 on the season. They're only 4th in their region. Baltic's ahead of them.
Garrettson was the runner-up last year, we thought.
Garrettson, Dells, and Baltic that are currently ahead of Madison.
Dells also good.
That's a really tough region this year. So,
as is the Huskies region, but Madison is in a good one.
Grace Peed, get things started on the Husky side.
One thing about the 50-50, a cause like this, you think even if a Madison person wins it, they're going to probably donate it back. But when you baseball, you get a lot of 50-50s. You go on the road sometimes. You think you'd take that money and donate it to your own program. I don't know. At home, you give it back.
Vacanti to Theed, all the way outside to Ostis, dug by Schmitz. Pushed outside to Cobom, big swing, and that ball goes long.
Coach Larson's listening. We go to Madison 50-50. I'm not donating it to your program, Larson. I'm sorry, buddy.
Substitution on the Madison side. Number 8, Lydia Nelson, checks back into the game, replacing Ellie Ostis. McDermott to serve. That ball goes short. Popped up by Cobom. Long run for Brewer. Pushed over by Van Rokel. Theed sets up Nelson. Big swing. Oh, that went off the hands of Pirates. Lands in between Cobom and Van Rokel.
Yeah, that first 2 sets, it's almost like halftime in basketball. You're playing that well, you don't want it to come.
Yeah.
You don't want halftime. We'll just skip it. Keep going.
Yep. No serving tonight. We'll do that after the game. You just throw that out there if you're Coach Loyland.
I'm going to bring that to the advisory committee. If the Huskies are rolling, we want to forego halftime and just keep going. If the other team's rolling, we got to have it. Maybe 2 of them.
Brewer back sets to Pirates that time, and that ball is out. Well, so far everything here in set number 3 has gone the Madison Bulldogs' way. They're currently leading 5-1.
Madison out early in set 2 also. Huskies with a nice run to tie it up.
Oh, nice hustle by Schmitz and Neerman.
Good hustle.
There.
Nobody get hurt there. That was a good effort by both.
Yep, they end up running each other over there, but McDermott will serve once again.
Don't want anybody getting hurt.
Good job by Cobom. Brewer sets back up to Cobom, punches it over, dug by McDermott. Tight to the net for Nelson off the hands of Pirates. Brewer can't quite get to it. McDermott short to Schmitz. Pushed outside to Kohlbaum. Swiped over by Kohlbaum. Nelson with the big swing, and that ball is in. Coach Loyland will take a timeout. Huskies trail 8-1 here in set number 3. We'll be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
All right, we are back. Huskies trailing 8-1 in set number 3. Huskies did win the first set 25-19, won the second set 25-18. Bulldogs currently have the lead here in set number 3. Huskies looking to turn it around, and if you need something to be turned around, setting the Kohlbaum on the outside is not a bad idea.
Yeah, I was just going to say, probably a good set coming out. Now go on a little run here, Hannah. It's like we did in set number 2.
Ashley Brewer back in the front row. Pirates will take a seat. Oh, hard hit by Nelson off the hands of Schmitz. That ball actually made it all the way into the top row of the bleachers up here.
Nice throw out by a fan here. Nice job.
Yeah, you don't often see a ball go that far. That just shows you how hard that Audrey Nelson can hit the ball.
And Kohlbaum, Brewer, Heyert's doing the same. But
absolutely.
Yeah.
Kept alive by
There's
Brewer.
a hard hit
Brewer hits
right
it hard
there.
again. That ball goes long. Seen quite a few of those here in set number 3. Those ones that were just going inside the end line earlier. Now they're hitting them out. So stay aggressive if you're the Huskies here. Oh, tight to the net. Kohlbaum punches that ball over. Dug up by Vicanti. McDermott. Nelson sends it over to Neerman. Brewer back set. Oh, long run for Brewer. That ball touches the top of the net.
That's a set that I think Brewer would like to have back.
Yeah, I think every Husky fan in here was trying to will that ball to go over.
Yeah, almost a good save.
You could almost hear everybody like, oh, not quite. Nelson to serve again. Kohlbaum to Brewer. Outside to Brewer. Big hard swing off the arms of McDermott. Nelson sets up her sister Nelson, who tips that ball out of bounds.
Now when things come to a close tonight, I'm just going to have a slip out the back. I see Father Vogel and Father Rasmussen there. They're going to ask me why I'm wearing a shirt that's nicer than maybe what I wear to church.
Oh, boy.
I don't have an answer for that.
Tipped over by Lures that
There's
time.
A good
nice
kill.
Dig by Nelson. That ball ricocheted straight up off of the ceiling and straight back down.
Yep.
I tell you what.
During Tri Valley, that would have bounced back off the floor. Just would have been boom, boom.
Went way back in that corner. Oh.
Good work.
Mr.
Yep. We need a different. See, we need a different volleyball. I never would go after the volleyball because I never knew which side it should go on. And just throw it to the wrong side.
You just throw it back into the middle, and the players will figure it out.
You just feel foolish then, like you don't know where it goes.
Good
that
job.
one I don't know.
Good job by Superintendent Mr. Schoenbaum. Had to go after that ball, get it back in play for us. So thank you to him.
Quick.
Oh, Courtney Brewer sends that ball wide. Who got the kill on that one that hit the ceiling? I was sorry, I was looking down at my program. Was it?
Good question.
Unknown. That goes in the unknown stat
4
column.
eyes up here. My job. I had one job and I failed.
That's right. I had to apologize. I looked down at my program for 1 second. Tipped over by Nelson. Brewer! Great swing! Diving attempt by Nelson. She sends that ball up in the stands. I tell you what, you better watch out if you're sitting here watching the game this evening.
Get dangerous.
Yeah, we've had a lot of those that are ricocheting all over the place.
Just stay up here. If one gets up here, it'll be like baseball. I'm ducking out of the way. Kristen, you better take it.
I'll catch it. If it comes up here, I'm keeping it.
I'm going to be like Gladden, getting out of the way and then deny it.
That's right. Pushed over that time by Lurs. Neerman can't quite get there.
Speaking of baseball, if you were watching baseball before you tuned in, The Astros and Rangers got together at home plate, exchanged greetings.
They just want Christmas cards.
Then the Astros went on to win, so I don't know.
Johnson will serve for the Bulldogs. Kohlbaum to Brewer, all the way outside to Pede. She tips over, kept alive
Good job
by
by
Thede.
Grace. Down.
Pushed over by Nelson. Brewer sets up Brewer off of the block.
Ball's going
of
underneath the
Lures.
bleachers again.
That went off of the block of Lures, but Lures was in the net. So either way, kill for Ashley Brewer.
13-6. Huskies want to go on a run here a little bit. You kind of got the pressure still on the Bulldogs. Want to really put it on them again.
Hirat's back in the front row for the Huskies. Ashley Brewer serving. McCanty with the hard swing, but Brewer's there. Sent over by Nelson to McDermott. Thede sets up Lures. Brewer pops it up. Brewer sends that one out to Pede. Cross court by
Good play.
Grace Pede. Nelson cannot get to that ball. Grace Pede will pick up her 5th kill of
Brewer
the night.
to Brewer to Pede.
I'll be honest, sometimes I feel like I'm tongue-tied, and on the Husky side, just say Brewer just covers it.
Ashley Brewer was impressed with that set. Courtney Brewer says, don't do my job. Nice job, don't do it again.
I'm sure they'll talk about it when they get home.
Kind of like that dive, that catch around the waist. Great catch, don't do it anymore.
Wagner serving for the Bulldogs. Nice pass by Binger. Brewer sets Binger back up off the hands of a
Nice job,
out of
Binger.
bounds.
Good job, Maddie. Yeah, the Huskies hanging around here. You feel like it's teetering back and forth.
Yeah, still down 6.
Make a run. Put the heat back on them.
Yep. You just got to push a couple points every time you get the ball back here. Schmitz just checked back into the game. She's serving. Ostis sends it short. Dug by Schmitz. Brewer sends it outside to Pede. Off the hands of Nelson. Nelson was the only one over there, but those long arms of hers make it hard to get around.
Just barely stayed in.
Yep.
Pete looked like she wanted it out, but yeah, it was in.
Yep.
Barely stayed in.
Vacanti to serve. Kohlbaum to Brewer. Back set to Pede this time. She sends it long, just out past the end
Good set.
line. Yep. That's about the 6th time this set that the Huskies have had good hard hits. They're just long. Those ones that were landing in for them in sets 1 and 2 are now going out. Oh, man, Natalie Hiratz takes that ball over. It's dug by Wagner. Comes all the way across the net and goes out of bounds. That ball had some steam behind it. Natalie's 5th kill of the night. Grace Pede checks out. Caitlin Van Rokel checks in. Vacanti to Thede, to Nelson. Dig by Van Rokel, tight to the net.
Tough one there.
That is a tough one. You have Nelson, who's
And Courtney
5'10",
Brewer knew who
5'11".
she's looking at.
Courtney Brewer's maybe, what, 5'6"?
Yeah, and kind of ducking a little. I mean,
yeah, that,
she scouted her. She knows.
that battle at the net, she knew she probably wasn't going to win. She went
Yep,
down.
Yep.
Thought
Not
maybe she
taking
could
anything
get it.
away from Courtney. She just knew the caliber of player
Well,
that's at the net.
And honestly, I think she kind of ducked down thinking maybe she could pop that ball back up. I just
Right.
think she knew if she went, little 1v1 at the net between her and Nelson. We love you, Courtney, but I don't think you're going to win that one.
I'll take it in hoops, though. I'll take it.
Brewer goes cross court, popped up by Wagner. McDermott to Nelson, that's short. Oh, Van Rokel and Kohlbaum collide with each other. Van Rokel sends that ball over. Back set that
Good
time
block.
to Nelson, and Natalie and Bentley say not this time,
Blocked
Miss
there
Nelson.
by, Hiratz and Kohlbaum both up at
Yep,
the net
they
there?
were both right there. They don't want Nelson to extend her school record of kills, doing their best to prevent it. The younger Nelson that time sends that ball into the back row of the Husky defense. Wagner checks out for the Bulldogs. Lures checks in. Nelson serving. Tight ball to the
Nice
net. Brewer
kill.
to Brewer off the hands of McCanty, and she takes one to the face this time.
That should be a bonus. It's the third one. Bonus points to the Huskies.
This is the most
Face shots.
Ah,
Strikes. Base strikes. That's 3. You're out.
Oh, Lord. Now we're just making up volleyball terminology. I mean, have you copyrighted fourth and narrow yet,
We
Jeff?
make up all kinds of stuff.
Great dig by Courtney Brewer. Nearman sends outside to Colbaum, goes cross. Dug by Nelson. Feed back outside to Nelson. That one off
Good
the
play.
hands of Binger. Nearman to Van Rokel in the back row. Dug by Nelson. Feed to Lures. Set up, sent over by Colbaum. Feed outside to Nelson. Big swing. Oh, off the hands of Brewer. Ricochets off Courtney Brewer. And Hannah Nearman tried on the redirect to punch it up. Just
Darn, that was a key
up.
one right there, I think. Darn.
Madison Bulldogs take the 19-11 lead on our Jensen Insurance Agency scoreboard. Huskies take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. Be back after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
We are back. Huskies currently trailing here in set number 3, 19-11. Bulldogs had the serve. Carly Theed will serve. Binger to Brewer. Back set to Colbaum. That went off of the net. Nelson able to kind of punch at it, but that ball ricochets over into the stands. Way to come out of the timeout and respond for the Huskies. Van Rokel checks out. Pede checks in. Colbaum hits that ball into the net. Substitutions on the Bulldogs side. Ostis in for McDermott. Johnson in for Nelson. Johnson will serve. Brewer sets up Brewer off of the hands of the Bulldogs. Block.
Net.
Lurs. Good effort by Lurs to get over there after the dig takes the ball close to the net, but as she was reaching out, she punched the net. So
Good effort, but you can't touch the net.
That's true. Johnson sits back down, replaced by McDermott. Feed pops that up to Vacanti. That ball goes short, dug by Colbaum. That ball's tight to the net. Oh, I think Courtney Brewer was... Okay, she got called for 2 hits. I didn't know if it was 2 hits in the net. Not quite sure what happened there.
She didn't like it coming off the net.
Nope.
I mean, nothing you're going to do.
Nope, those are hard because you can never tell where it's going after it goes in the net.
It was in. I mean, it was definitely in the net.
Yes. Colbaum to Brewer to Heiritz off the hands of the block of...
That was a good kill there. They had
Nelson
it set up block. The block set up nicely.
All right, Huskies trailing by 7.
Huskies right there. Just can't take the run here. Just can't take a run.
Yep,
just can't get the run, I mean.
Yeah, they got down early and now have played even, but when you're down, you can't afford to play even.
Right, yep.
You got to push points when you got the chance, and they haven't been able to do that here in set number 3.
You don't want to say you won't make a comeback here, but you want to get some momentum going into the next one if there is a next one.
Yeah, this tonight has been all about momentum. Huskies definitely had it in set number 1 and in set number 2. And I feel like when you have the momentum, those breaks go your way. Bulldogs had the momentum here in set number 3. Vacanti serves, that lands just on the line. Those would have been out for them the first 2 sets and vice versa.
Yep.
Vacanti serves short that time.
In every sport.
Oh, back set to Pede. Yep, she steps under the line.
Right call, but that came late.
Yep, I think she wanted to make
sure.
We don't need any inadvertent whistles. Vacanti now serving for the set for the Bulldogs. Brewer sets up Pede. She goes
Good
cross.
kill attempt.
Dug by Vacanti. Feed sends it over to Nelson. That ball goes off of the net, but dug by Schmitz. Colbaum sends that in the back row to McDermott. Feed sets up Nelson. Tip short. Brewer sitting there waiting for it, though. Nearman to Brewer once again. Dug by Vacanti. Theed sets up Nelson right at Neerman that time. The Bulldogs will win set number 3, 25-14. Huskies continuing to lead 2-1. We will take a few commercial breaks here from our valued sponsors, and we'll be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Get your wellness on track with the Elk Point Athletic Club. With affordable rates and convenient 24/7 access, the Elk Point Athletic Club makes it easier than ever to ditch those stubborn extra pounds and get back on the path to better health. With free weights, machines, ellipticals, treadmills, stationary bikes, and more, you'll find what you're looking for at the Elk Point Athletic Club. Text or email Eric today. Every day, life throws its challenges our way. It might be sitting at a desk too long, or picking up the kids, or simply everyday wear and tear. Over time, these moments can misalign our bodies. The doctors at Heartland Chiropractic Associates understand this delicate balance. Their team of experienced chiropractors doesn't just address symptoms, but seeks and finds the root cause. Call and book an appointment today and discover why Heartland Chiropractic Associates has been voted 2 times the best chiropractic clinic in Siouxland.
All right, checking the lineups here for set number 3. While they're doing that, a couple of score.
4, Kristen. Set number 4.
Did I say 3? Sorry, it's been a long day. Set number 4. A couple of score updates of note. Lennox was able to defeat Baltic tonight. That's a big game of interest for both the Huskies and the Bulldogs, as Lennox is in Elk Point's region, and Baltic was currently sitting right ahead of Madison in their region. So Lennox knocks off Baltic tonight, 3-2.
Good start right there. Saw 3 of the Husky volleyballers in the hallway today. I asked them for a prediction of tonight. They said Huskies in 4.
Okay.
So
Who got that kill, by the way, Jeff? Did you get that one?
Higher.
Okay, and make sure I credit her for that one. Kill number 7 on the night for Natalie. Nice dig by Neerman. Van Rokel pushes it up. Brewer pushes it over. Theed just pops that ball up. Vacanti goes cross. Holbaum keeps it alive. She gets the swing. Oh, gets a little too far under that one. Last couple that she's hit have just sailed on her a bit. Just getting a little off balance. Vacanti heads back to the service line. Nice long run for Holbaum. Plays it back in, but nobody's home on this other side of the floor. Schmidt's taking a little bit of look at her knee.
You don't want to let them get ahead here early to where you got to come back. Don't keep them close here right from the start.
Schmitz might have lost a little skin on that one, but we play on. Miscommunication on the Husky side once again. They send that ball out of bounds. If you're the Huskies, this isn't really the start you wanted to see here in set number 4. And we talked about that in set number 3. Huskies did a good job at the end playing even. They just dug themselves a little bit of a hole at the start of the game. Oh, and Vacanti.
That's the break you're kind of looking for there.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can take advantage.
Because as you mentioned before the game even started, Vacanti is the school record holder for aces for
150.
Madison. So, yeah, that's...
Doesn't happen often.
No. Theed sets it to Nelson. She reaches up, and that ball is a kill. And she is fired up on the Bulldogs side. Ostis comes out. She's replaced by Lydia Nelson. Callie McDermott will serve. Passed up by Neerman. Set outside to Brewer. That ball goes long. (6-2) now in favor of the Bulldogs. That ball's short. Good job by Van Rokel. Oh, Brewer sends that one, and Schmitz cannot track it down.
Not going to get it over there, yeah.
Yep.
Tough play. Good. Quick timeout.
Yep.
By
Coach Loyland wants a timeout.
Huskies, yep.
We'll be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters most to you, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with carriers or companies like Auto Owners Insurance to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 75 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com. Jensen Insurance, your local, independent auto owners insurance agency.
All right, we're back here in set number 4. Poor Jeff can't get away from the scrutiny from anyone. He was just told he looks like the president sitting up here with his polo. It's a nice pink button up tonight for Block Out Cancer Night here in Elk Point. I think it looks good. Nice play by Kohlbaum there. That was kind of a weird looking hit. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but when she hit that, it had kind of a weird spin. That thing took an immediate hard left turn.
Slice. Curveball.
Curveball for her 12th kill of the evening. McCanty to Nelson.
Out.
That ball goes out.
Yeah, good call there.
Another ball that bounces up into the stands.
I did reach out to the copyright folks. They said nobody cares. Doesn't matter.
For what?
For 4th and narrow.
4th and narrow.
Nobody cares. They said they don't waste their time with stuff like that. And we
Bit
got
of a
stoppage in play
stoppage
here
in
by,
play. I think our student section
by
there
the
can't
officials?
be. Yep, I don't think they can be leaning against the door over there. They got to be up in the bleachers because
The officials stopped it?
Yep, because anything. Oh, he's also got a volleyball over there. Yeah, I got to get that taken care of. All right. Got that taken care of, and the way we go.
Yeah, brought the gym to a screeching silence. Could hear a pin drop.
Anytime the official calls over the athletic director, everybody's like, oh, what'd I do wrong?
I mean, it went to silence. Like the videographer hit the mute button.
She might have. She might do that while we're talking. We don't know. Another good serve by Courtney Brewer. Feed sets up Nelson.
Good
Dig
job,
by
Courtney.
Brewer. Van Rokel. Binger sends that ball over to McDermott. Feed back set to Nelson. Oh, wow.
That's a great play.
That-
You're hoping Brewer's dig there was going to get you going. But that was a great individual play by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was a Feed send that one way out wide, but Nelson reaches out there with her long arms and punches that over. Tells you why she's got all those kills in her career. That was impressive.
Good block at the net.
Yep, good block at the net. Nelson keeps it alive. Vacanti to Neerman. Brewer sets up Brewer. Dig by Nelson. Feed sets up Vacanti in the front row. Off the hands of Neerman. Van Rokel
Good
runs
hustle,
it down
Van
close to
Rokel.
the net to Brewer. Sends it over. Vacanti to Feed. She sets outside to Nelson. That
Great
ball
play.
goes out.
Good job, Caitlin, to keep it alive.
Yes, and that was a much-needed point for the Huskies. You could feel the longer that point went on, you could just feel the momentum build. When that
That's
ball
your
got,
momentum switch, hopefully, right there.
Yep, the crowd all of a sudden is here. They're ready to cheer. Huskies need to capitalize here as they close the gap.
Tough return there by the Bulldogs.
Brewer with the big swing. Dug by Nelson. Set outside to, looks like Brewer takes it.
It was tough.
Feed to Lurs, popped up by Brewer. McDermott keeps it alive. Vacanti close to the net to Nelson. Roll shots it to the back row to Neerman. Brewer sets up. Brewer went off of the hands of Nelson.
Almost another one off the face.
Yeah, Brewer to Peed. Dug again by Nelson. She's everywhere.
There's two of
Nelson
them.
off the block, dug by Peed, punched over by Courtney Brewer. Feed sets outside to Nelson, goes short that time. Neerman close to the net for Brewer. Oh, Neerman kind of had to dive for that ball and quickly get back up, unable to get the ball over.
That was a fun rally. Bummer.
Yeah, we didn't really see many of those in set number 3.
Moving well right there, both sides. Tough one.
Yep. But like I said, you can definitely feel the energy kind of shift in the gym here, as it's a lot different feeling than it was in set number 3. Oh, Lure sends that one over to Brewer. Brewer sets it back to Brewer. Triple block that time for the Bulldogs. Oh, Brewer sets up Brewer. That one was punched over, dug by Nelson. Set outside to Vacanti, punched by Brewer. Peed to Brewer, back row to McDermott. Sent over by Theed. Nearman to Brewer, all the way outside to Peed this time. Oh, off the hands of Lydia Nelson. Keeps it on the Husky side.
Nice block. Yep. Nice play.
Yep. That's 3 long rallies in a row now that we've had.
Conditioning becoming a factor.
Yep. Bulldogs continuing to lead 10-6. Ashley Brewer that time, and
there
she will get the kill as she sends it in between Theed and McDermott. Huskies needed that one here. Huskies need to push a couple points now. Currently trailing by 3. Nearman will get a break on the bench as Heiritz replaces her in the front row. Ashley Brewer to serve. Good short serve, popped up by Nelson. Brewer, back set to Binger.
Huskies doing a better job taking away that tap right in the middle there.
Substitution on the Bulldog side. Johnson in for Nelson. Ostis replaces McDermott. Johnson to serve. Nearman pops it up. Brewer to Heiritz. Oh, big swing. That is a great time for the senior to come up with her 8th kill of the night. Substitutions on both sides. Sarah Schmitz replaces Madison Binger.
She struck that ball well.
She absolutely did. Johnson comes back out. McDermott back in the
and
back
no Nelson in the
Bulldogs.
area to dig
Nope, not that time.
Nice.
Oh,
that was planned.
The dig by Kolbaum turns into a kill. She kind of had a smirk on her face after that one.
That's when you just say that's how we drew it up.
And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I mean, Bentley is good, but you always like it when luck's on your side. Huskies will take it at
And that
this
got
point.
him going.
Yep. Vacanti sends that ball into the net.
Now let's tie it up here and make the Bulldogs use a timeout.
Nice serve again by Schmitz. Lures to Theed. She sets up Vacanti. Short there. Brewer's there. Kolbaum sends it over. Theed tips short. Kolbaum once again. Oh, tight
Good
to the
tap
net.
by Heiritz.
Tipped
That's
over
on the
by
ground.
Heiritz.
Tied up. Like I said, make them take a timeout.
And
nice
they
work.
do. Coach Cradaville wants to talk it over. We'll be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions. All right, Husky fans, we are back as the Huskies have tied it up in a pivotal.
Yeah, it tells you the importance of it. Coach Loyland taking a timeout early. Bulldogs coach taking a timeout when the Huskies tied up tells you the importance. Both teams are putting on this set. Obviously, if the Huskies win it, they take the match.
Yep, Huskies were down 7-2 early. Come back, tie it up. That serve goes out of bounds. Substitution on the Bulldogs side. Wagner replacing Lurs. Wagner to serve. Oh, off the arms of Schmitz. P tries to track it down. Almost takes out
Little
the trainer.
miscommunication there, darn.
Quick movement by Julie to get out of the way.
She's quick. Mentioned that earlier. She is quick and fast. Not the same thing.
Kira Wagner back to serve again. Nice pass by Kolbaum. Brewer sets up Pirates. She sends it over. Dig by McDermott. Tight to the net to Nelson. That ball goes off the net and out of bounds. Nelson claps her hands in frustration after that one. Grace Peed will take a seat. She's
I clapped
replaced
my
by...
hands in excitement. A different outlook on that play.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought. That happens a lot when I talk to you, Jeff. Vacanti wisely lets that ball go. She had her old bench yelling at her. She was going to take it. They yelled out. It just goes out. Bulldogs lead back to 2. Vacanti to serve. That ball clipped the top of the net.
That was a quick serve, yeah.
Kolbaum with the big swing, but right off the hands of Nelson. Audrey Nelson and Carly Theed were kind of sitting there waiting on that one. Another good serve by Vacanti.
He's worked to tie it up, get it again.
Brewer, tight to the net, punched over, dug by McDermott. McDermott sends that one over to Schmitz, tight to the net, kind of rolls along there. Brewer outside to Kolbaum. Oh, off the hands of Wagner. McDermott, she tried to get there, not quite tall enough. Another kill for Bentley.
Huskies been working hard, tied it up once, just haven't been able to get the lead in this set 4.
Ashley Brewer now back in the front row. Natalie Heiritz will take a seat. Tight to the net to Nelson. That went off the hands of Brewer.
That was a different offensive setup. Look,
yeah,
like
I thought she was going around behind
out
her.
of sync there, but obviously was executed well.
I think
it
that
looked
was
out of sync.
I think that was a set play they ran there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Trying to get Nelson free along the net with some different looks. Because like I said before, if you're the Huskies, you know when the Bulldogs need a point, they're probably going to Nelson. Or Nelson. Either one.
If they're in the front.
Big swing.
Good job, Bentley.
Big swing by Kolbaum.
Off the net, no block, huh? Fourth
nope,
hit.
Looks not. Looks like that was the case. Kolbaum wisely plays it, though. You never know in situations like that.
Wait till you hear the whistle. The whistle stops the game, right? And starts it.
That's right. McDermott to serve. Brewer back row. McDermott with the dig. Nelson is dug by Schmitz. She and Neerman go collide into each other in the back row. Nice job by Bentley. That went off the hands of Lydia Nelson. Vacanti sends it over to Brewer, to Brewer, to Brewer.
Nice.
Oh, just outside.
Great idea. Great idea.
That is a spot that is open.
Getting a little concerned on the collisions. No more collisions.
These are skilled athletes. They do a good job of going after it without getting hurt. Ashley Brewer with the big swing that time, off the arms of Lydia Nelson and into the Madison bench. Another kill on the evening for Ashley Brewer. That's her 15th of the night. Madison Binger checks back into the game, replaced by... Madison Binger in the game. She checks in for Sarah Schmitz. Apologize there. Oh, Brewer mishit. Kolbaum tries to get that ball over. Is unable to. Wagner will take a seat for the Bulldogs. She's replaced in the front row by Lurs. Nelson in the back row to serve now. Neerman pops that ball up. Brewer outside to Heiritz. Off
Binger.
The hands of Lurs.
Out to Binger.
Sorry, who did I say?
Heiritz, I think.
I apologize. Huskies will take their second and final timeout of the set. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work. last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
We're back here in set number 4. While we're getting ready, the horn's going off. Just want to say a thank you to all of our sponsors. You've seen their commercials run throughout the evening and throughout the season. We won't be able to do this without them. So thank you to all of the sponsors that bring you EPJ Husky Athletics. Bulldogs get the kill.
Big block there. I thought it was on the right side of the net, but it was on the wrong side.
Good serve by Nelson. Nearman to Brewer. Pops it up. Nearman will send that ball over. Vacanti to Theed. All the way outside to Nelson. That ball goes out of bounds. Madison is asking if there's a touch. No touch. Huskies will win the point. Grace Peed checks back into the game, replacing Caitlin Van Rokel. Nelson to Theed to Lurs. Oh, saved by Grace Peed. Yeah, good job. McDermott to Theed, outside to Nelson, off the hands of Binger. Popped up by Nearman. Peed sends that ball off of Mr. Zeller.
He hung in there like a quarterback with somebody bearing down on him.
Yep.
And made the call.
He is out of bounds.
Wasn't the right call. I mean, I guess it was. I guess, Zeller, it was the right call.
Theed now serving. Popped up by Peed. Back set to Brewer. Dig by McDermott. Vacanti from the left side. She goes line over the hands of Courtney Brewer.
I should say he hung in there like some of these ladies trying to dig out some of these kills tonight. Holy moly.
This is one of the hardest hitting matches that we have covered this season. Kohlbaum to Brewer, outside to Peed, off the hands of the block of Lures. Theed outside to Vacanti, off the hands of Courtney Brewer, run down by Nearman. Kohlbaum over the net, keeps it alive. Theed sends it outside to Canty once again. That ball goes off the hands of Courtney Brewer and into the stands. Sorry, Hannah, you can't quite get up there to get those.
Huskies worked so hard to get it across. Great play to get across. Then the Bulldogs did the exact same thing. That's not right.
Set point now for the Bulldogs. Kohlbaum to Brewer. She sets Brewer. That ball goes long. Bulldogs win set number 4, 25-15. And we head into the decisive set number 5. We will take a quick commercial break and be back with you in a minute on Fuller Digital Solutions.
All the best sports shows, all the best games. Miss out on the action.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
All right, we're back. Set number 5.
Got to get out to a quick start on this one.
And that's really kind of been the story tonight. First 2 sets, Huskies were able to win 25-19, 25-18. Huskies jumped out early.
And you kind of knew coming in it's going to be a good one, and it has been. It hasn't disappointed.
And then we go to set 3 and 4, and the Bulldogs able to jump out early. So, if you're the Huskies, you got to come out, get that momentum early, push a few points early, not dig yourselves a hole.
Where'd Jay-Z go? Did he go home? Is he in the area?
Yeah, he had to go sit down and take a break.
Oh, here we go. I thought maybe he went home.
Nah, it's been he's been here.
Yeah.
Reffing and line judges since 4:30.
Jez Marie doing a great job on the far side, too.
She's been here since 4:30. They repped the C game first, so.
Really been helping out.
Yeah, thank you to those people, because without you, we cannot have these events. Thank you to the
Jim is
officials.
a rockin'.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of bleacher stomping, a lot of cheering, a lot of yelling.
Let's go get ourselves a nice 5-set victory on Blackout Cancer Night.
Wagner serves first for the Bulldogs. Kohlbaum to Brewer. Outside to Hirich. She takes it over easy. Oh, nice dig by McDermott. Almost crashes into Wagner. DeCanty. Dig by Neerman. Brewer pushes outside to Pede.
Nice job.
Off the hands of McDermott. I think had she have let that one go, it would have been out.
You know what it was? They didn't want 4 face hits in one night.
Yep.
Got to protect the face.
But the ever-important first point goes to the Huskies.
Both teams looked a little nervous
Grace
on that.
Pede
Nothing
gets her
is
6th kill of the night.
fluid there on that one. Good job, Grace.
Van Rokel checks back in.
That's a great play there.
Van Rokel checks in to serve. Nice play there by Nelson. She does a great job when she goes up, being able to turn her body in the air. You don't know where that ball's going.
I thought it was out, but it was it. I mean,
Yeah,
it was definitely in. It was
definitely.
in.
But I thought she was going the other way the whole time. At the last second, she spins and goes the opposite. That's hard as a defender to try and read where that's going.
There we go.
Another person that's hard to read,
forth.
Bentley Kohlbaum, with the big response here for the Huskies. Bentley picked up her 14th kill of the evening. I almost said 19th, but apparently I don't know how to count. Feed to Nelson. I don't know how many kills she's got on the evening, but it's a lot.
She's got over 1,000 in her career.
That is impressive. McDermott serving. And McDermott will get the ace.
Well, that tells you a couple things. One, they go to her a lot, and two, there's maybe nobody else to go to. But they feed her a lot.
She's good, yep. Bulldogs take their first lead of set number 5. Nice pass by Neerman up to Brewer that time. And Ashley Brewer. That went off of the hands of Nelson. Lands in front of Vacanti. Ashley Brewer, 16 kills on the night. Schmidt sits down.
Good game to be a part of.
Replaced by Binger. Courtney Brewer now serving. And Courtney Brewer will get the ace.
Close to postseason, you want to simulate things in the regular season. This has a postseason type feel. Every play is a big play.
Yep, Huskies regain the lead here in set number 5. That went awkwardly off the arms of
Can that go off
Vacanti.
her face legally?
Yeah, it was legal. Oh, Kohlbaum!
Nice.
Says, I don't care how you hit it before. I'm
Hit her
putting
in
this
the
ball
face?
away.
Okay.
Nope. That ball hit the ground. Oh,
Nice
my. Kohlbaum fired up.
Great start here. Keep it going.
Yeah, fans really getting into it. Vacanti pops it up to Thede. Tight to the net to Nelson. Tip short. Nelson hasn't tipped the ball a whole lot this evening, as you can see by the Huskies' defense. Sitting back, waiting for her to hit. Timely tip that time for Nelson. She's now serving.
Yeah,
Nice
she's
pass
off the
by
net now. Take
Neerman.
advantage.
Brewer to McDermott. Sends that ball into the stands.
Make your run with Nelson off the net.
Oh. Good hustle by, thanks Riley, throwing that ball back in. Kohlbaum serving. Thede sets up, lures. Outside to Pede, she's crossed. Nelson's there. Vacanti tips deep at Kohlbaum that time. Brewer tight to the net to Brewer. Great solo block by Lures. Her teammates are pretty pumped up about that one.
Did she get it or the net get it?
No, she got it. That's hard to do sometimes when you're the only middle blocker up there and you got that hitter coming at you.
So now we got to get this right back here quick.
Brewer pushes outside to Pede. Nelson with another dig. Pede sets outside to Vacanti. Tip. That's, I think, 2 or 3 in a row that Madison's gone short, but
good play by Nelson off the net there.
yeah, like I mentioned before, Madison hasn't tipped a whole lot tonight, so Huskies aren't quite ready for that, unable to make the play. Tight to the net to Brewer. She tips
good
it.
play
Punched
there
by Nelson. Vacanti tips short. Brewer's there that time. Neerman sets up Holbaum from the back row. Dig by Nelson. Feed sends it out tight to Vacanti. Off the hands of the block. That ball's tight to the net.
Good
Ashley,
job by Ashley to go get it.
Madison wanted a net call. There is none. Blocked by Brewer. Nelson sends that one out long. Tell you what, the Madison coaching staff was not happy about the no call at the net that time, but referee shakes her head and we play on. Huskies regain the lead 7-6. Brewer, Ashley Brewer, serving. Natalie Heiritz now back in the front row. She gets set by Brewer, dug by McDermott. Set outside to Vacanti, cuts that one inside the antenna, dug by Kolbaum. Pushed outside to Pede. Oh, that was, I thought was a touch. The fans want a touch. No touch is called. We are tied again at 7.
Next rotation puts Nelson back at the net.
That's correct. Johnson checks in for Lydia Nelson. Johnson will serve. Ostis comes back in the front row. Neerman to Brewer to Heiritz. She tips short. Oh, nice play by Theed to keep it alive. Kolbaum to Brewer to Heiritz. And that's a kill in front of Johnson.
Tip it one time and kill it the next.
Yep.
Nice job.
Heiritz now in double digits on the evening for kills. That's her 10th.
Now you want to make your run right now.
Yep, Huskies
Keep
take
going.
the lead. Binger sits down. Schmitz back to serve. Right at Lures. Theed back set to Vacanti. She tips. Punched up by
good play.
Heiritz. Good play by Brewer just to get that ball over. Theed tips deep. Schmitz is there. Brewer sets up Heiritz. Oh, that went off of the hands of Lures. That's 2 big blocks in that rotation for her. Lures will head to the bench and take a seat. Wagner checks back into the game. Back even at 8. Just a reminder here in set number 5, we only played a 15. Set to Heiritz, she goes short. Theed slaps at it. Oh, I was going to say, that is a lift.
Good call.
Absolutely. You cannot hit the ball with an open hand below your shoulders.
Lift.
That is a lift. I could hear it from
Madison
up here.
coach does not agree.
Nope. The Husky fans agreed with that call.
I agree. What they want before, that they want Heiritz going over the net to get it?
It was Brewer, yeah. With Brewer was
Brewer
in, they
going across the net
Yep.
to get it.
Yep.
Yeah, good tip.
Van Rokel in to serve. Deep and on the end line. McDermott can't believe it, but that ball is in. Coach Gradeville wants a timeout to talk it over.
Got to come out of the timeout. Ready to go.
We'll be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
All right, we are back. As Jeff mentioned earlier, Coach Zeller saying of the PAT, the point after timeout, is ever important, especially in a time like this. Got some Husky fans on their feet. Van Rokel back to serve. Great serve that time. Vacanti to Theed, outside to Nelson. Blocked by Heiritz. Great job by the senior Natalie Heiritz. Up there all alone against one of the hardest hitters in the DAC-12 conference. Keeps the ball on the Bulldogs' side.
Good play by Heiritz. Shout out to Coach Nelson, who's tuning in now. He missed my 50-50 statement.
Oh, dig by Brewer. outside to Kolbaum. She sends it over, dug by McDermott. Feed outside to Vacanti, dug by Brewer. Neerman to Kolbaum. She goes
Great
crazy.
play!
Wagner
Great
cannot
play!
get there. 12-8. Huskies leading on the Jensen Insurance scoreboard. Madison will take their second timeout of set number 5. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
All right, back here in set number 5. Huskies leading 12-8.
Huskies looking to pick up a big conference win here. Bulldogs come in 7-2 in the conference.
Yep, and these are the kind of matches you want to get into as it comes down to the postseason. Every point matters. Great response, though, by Nelson coming out of that timeout. The last time she had an opportunity, she tipped short. It worked. Tips there again. Vacanti back to serve. She serves short to Schmitz with the great pass. Outside to Kolbaum. Off of the hands of the block. Off of the hands of McDermott and into the back wall.
Nice job, Huskies. Coach Larson is listening. I don't know what I said before.
I thought that's what I don't know.
Game's getting excited. Either way, Larson, I'm not giving your program any money.
Good serve by Neerman. Vacanti to Theed.
Finish
Nelson
it off here,
tips
Huskies.
it over. Neerman outside to Kolbaum. She goes deep.
Tip.
Touch is called on both sides.
Tip right away.
Absolutely off the hands of the block. Huskies now have match point in set number 5.
Good job, Huskies, and the Bulldogs have no timeouts.
Yep. Kolbaum with 17 kills on the night.
In the win zone.
Vacanti to Theed to Nelson. Oh, Van Rokel kind of went after it. I don't know if she thought that ball was going long. Lands inside the end line. Ball will go back over to the Bulldogs.
Got emotions on both sides here. Let's go get one,
Ostis
Huskies.
checks out. Replaced in the front row by Lydia Nelson. McDermott to serve. Van Rokel to Brewer. Outside to Kolbaum. Off of the hands of Audrey Nelson in the front row. She keeps the Bulldogs alive. Oh, good hustle by Leah that time. Getting yelled at. She doesn't like it when I say her name on the air. Sorry, Leah. You have no choice in the matter. Set outside to Kolbaum. Oh, off of the hands of... I thought it was off the hands of Nelson that time. The referee says actually that ball went off the net. Huskies have 4 hits. McDermott serving once again. Van Rokel pops that ball up. Schmitz pushes it over. Vacanti to Theed to Nelson. Dug by Schmitz, but out of bounds. And now Coach Loyland's going to take her first timeout of the set number 5. We'll be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
We're back in a very exciting set number 5. Our producer, Caroline Raymond, just made that comment. Oh, the ace for McDermott, and we are even again at 14. Now remember, we only go to 15 here in set number 5. Have to win by 2.
We got ourselves a good one.
Van Rokel to Brewer, outside to Brewer, hard hit, that goes off of the hands of Theed and Nelson and lands on the Bulldog side. Point for the Huskies. They have the first opportunity of the night to win it here. Madison Binger checks back into the game, replacing Sarah Schmitz. Courtney Brewer back to serve. Everybody takes a deep breath as we check the rotation here. All right, we are good to go. Brewer with the serve to Vacanti. Feed to Nelson. She tips
out. Nice job.
That tip goes out of bounds. Point will go to the Huskies. Match will go to the Huskies.
That's out. Nice job.
Huskies defeat the Madison Bulldogs 3-2. We will pause for a commercial break and be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Get your wellness on track with the Elk Point Athletic Club. With affordable rates and convenient 24/7 access, the Elk Point Athletic Club makes it easier than ever to ditch those stubborn extra pounds and get back on the path to better health. With free weights, machines, ellipticals, treadmills, stationary bikes, and more, you'll find what you're looking for at the Elk Point Athletic Club. Text or email Eric today. Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters most to you, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with carriers or companies like Auto Owners Insurance to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 75 years. Visit us at JensenAgencyOnline.com. Jensen Insurance, your local, independent auto owners insurance agency.
All right, we are back on what was a fabulous evening of volleyball. Started at 4:30 with the C match, which the Huskies were able to win 2-1, followed by a very exciting, close JV match, which the Huskies win 2-1, followed by an absolutely thrilling varsity match, in which the Huskies are able to win 3-2. So maximum volleyball here this evening for Husky fans on what has been a great night, blackout cancer night. A lot of fun activities going on, serving contest, raffle, great showing by the Point-Jefferson communities. Big shout out to the Madison communities. I saw a lot of people, participating as well, wearing pink. So it's awesome when you can have a visiting town come in and support your efforts just like this. So thank you, Madison, for coming. Drive home, safe travels to anyone.
Back Tuesday night.
Yep. Huskies were able to win tonight. Set scores 25-19, 25-18, 14-25, 15-25, and 16-14. As Jeff just mentioned, Husky volleyball will be back in action at home on Tuesday as they face the Vermilion Tanagers. Just up the road, Vermilion Tanagers. Anticipate a big crowd. It is Parents' Night and Senior Night, so come on out to support these Husky seniors in their last home regular season volleyball match. I will say that it's very likely that the Huskies will host first round of the playoffs. We won't know who or when or for sure anything like that until after all the volleyball matches are concluded next week as the regular season wraps up. But once again, the Husky football team that won last night, defeating Groton Area in the first round of the 11B playoffs, will face Tri-Valley in the quarterfinals on Thursday at 7 p.m. here in Elk Point. So a lot of fun action and activities. Like I mentioned, there's also a vocal concert for grades 6 through 12 on Monday night. So a lot of fun activities happening. Thoughts to wrap up the evening?
Fun night of volleyball. Good to see the Huskies winning 5. We've been early in the season. We were at a couple of real thrillers there, and then I kind of disappeared for a little bit, and they went on a roll, so I got a little nervous, thinking they're going to tell me not to show up anymore.
You can come back on Tuesday.
It was fun. It was a good one. Good job to the ladies. Those that called it said it was going to be a tight game. Huskies in 4. We'll take a tight game. Huskies in 5. We'll call that a prediction.
Yep,
so good job, ladies. Thanks for a fun night.
As long as the win column goes the Husky way, so I think they want us out of here. We're wrapping things up, pulling down our decorations. So on behalf of myself, Kristen Hansen, Jeff Newharth, our production manager, Caroline Raymond. Thanks for watching, and everybody have a good night.
All right. These are going down for now. So sorry, guys.
Oh, right in that guy's head.